Calculus Day 4 notes. Here we go. Consider the four exponential functions graph below. Find the indicated limits for each function based on the graph. So for number one, we want to find the limit of the function as x approaches negative infinity. So as I'm approaching this direction towards negative infinity, the function is approaching positive infinity. Apologize for that. Now, as we approach positive infinity, it's going to approach this asymptote, which is at -2, and we can see that the original function was translated 2 units down. Second example looks almost the same, except my growth factor is 3/2, which is greater than 1, where the first one had a growth factor of 2/3, so actually it's decay factor. So as I approach negative infinity, I now approach the asymptote, horizontal asymptote, which is -2. In this case, as I approach positive infinity, the exponential function is going to continue to grow and grow and grow as it approaches positive infinity. Okay, let's look at the bottom two. Hopefully we notice that there's a negative out in front, which is going to tell us we're going to have a reflection over the x-axis on both of these. So the first one, as x approaches negative infinity, the function is going to approach negative infinity. And now, as x approaches positive infinity, the function is going to approach the asymptote, which is at -1. And how do I know that? It was translated 1 unit down. Okay, the fourth and final one, as x approaches negative infinity, the graph of the function approaches the asymptote, which is +2. Where do I see that? That's right here. Translate it 2 units up. And as the function approaches positive infinity, as x approaches positive infinity, the function approaches negative infinity. Okay, in order to determine a limit as x approaches negative infinity or positive infinity for any exponential function, you have to determine what the graph will look like. Based on what we've seen above, what are the 3 possible results of such a limit for an exponential function? Take 2 seconds to see if you can come up with the 3 solutions. So the limit for an exponential function is going to reach either positive infinity, negative infinity, or the value of the horizontal asymptote. Again, I apologize for the writing as I'm using the mouse and not my tablet pad. Page 2. By studying the graphs above, remind yourself of the 4 rules determining if the function will be a growth or decay factor. Okay, the 4 rules to determining if the function will be a growth or decay. The first one is it's a growth if b is greater than 1 and there are either 0 or 2 reflections. How do I know there's a reflection? When there's a negative x, that's a reflection over the y-axis. When there's a negative y, that's a reflection over the x-axis. It's a decay when b is between 0 and 1 and there are, again, 0 or 2 reflections. It's a growth if b is between 0 and 1 and there's only 1 reflection. And it's a decay when b is greater than 1 and there is 1 reflection. Quickly try to see if you can sketch 1 through 8 and come up with what the limit is. I will write these down. You can check them in a few minutes. So the first one, the limit is going to approach infinity as x approaches infinity. Second one, the decay factor is 0.4. There's a negative out front, which tells us it's going to be a reflection over the x-axis. So here, as x approaches negative infinity, the limit of the function approaches negative infinity. Keep working on 2 through 8. We will go over these in class on Tuesday. Thank you.